After going back-to-back conference finals, everyone has the same question in their mind. Will the Timberwolves get back to where they were? And in this video, I'll be going through if they can and if they will reach the Western Conference Finals again next season. With the 4 teams that have went to the NBA Finals in the last 2 years, they each have one thing in common, and that is high volume defenders. Each team that has went to the NBA Finals the last 2 years have high volume defenders, and not only in any position, but they have high volume defenders in the backcourts, which is the shooting guard or the point guard position. With the Indiana Pacers, they had Tyrese Halliburton and Andrew Nembhard. Tyrese Halliburton focused more on the offensive side of the Indiana Pacers, and Andrew Nembhard, although he was making his shots and making some plays, he focused more on the defensive side. So he was the high volume elite defender for the Indiana Pacers, which is a crucial part to going to the NBA Finals, to reaching the conference finals, and to be winning the big prize. The difference between the Indiana Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunders is because their backcourt did not fully rely on offense, but mostly on defense, as they had Lou Dort, who played shooting guard, and who was not even averaging more than 15 points, as he was the high level defender. He was mostly focused on his defending and not his scoring, which is one of the reasons why Oklahoma City won the NBA championship. In the 2024 season, the Dallas Mavericks had Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic, who went to the NBA Finals. I'm listing teams who went to the NBA Finals because that's where the Minnesota Timberwolves want to end up this season. The Dallas Mavericks had Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. Although those are not high-level defenders, it is a different case when it comes to the Dallas Mavericks, as the Dallas Mavericks have bigs who prefer defending than scoring in Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively. And with the addition of Anthony Davis, the Dallas Mavericks is going to be more of a defensive team, so we will see how that plays out during the next season. And the Boston Celtics had a backcourt of Jaylen Brown and Jrue Holiday, which is exactly what each championship team needs: a high defensive guy and an offensive guy that is able to make shots any given time at any given point of the game. Jrue Holiday played that role in the Boston Celtics. He was the guy who took the defensive load to himself, making sure that he finds every lack in the offense of the opposing team. So Jrue Holiday was causing turnovers and playing defense at an elite level, which is mainly why each of those teams made the NBA Finals and they suppressed the conference finals. But the question was, will the Minnesota Timberwolves get back to where they were the last 2 seasons? And I think yes, they will, as the Minnesota Timberwolves are a high defending team which defend at a high rate, but what they lack is that backcourt, that high defensive backcourt and offensive backcourt. With Mike Conley reaching the near end of his career, probably has 1 or 2 years left in his career, so he cannot defend at the level that he used to defend, in which we need him to defend. So I think the probable way of the Minnesota Timberwolves getting back to where they were is if they find an elite point guard that will be playing defense but also making plays and scoring anytime he wants to. And scoring anytime he wants to. And with me, the perfect candidate that might fit that is Ja Morant. Ja Morant does not only score, he is willing to make his teammates better. He's willing to create the shots for his teammates, and he is willing to defend full court. He is willing to defend at a high level. He does full court defense, which is one of the things that is missing in the Minnesota side. So I think if the Minnesota go out and acquire a high defensive point guard, they will definitely reach where they were the last 2 seasons, or even suppress it. And if you're still watching the video, I'd like to thank you very much. I want you to know that you are highly appreciated. And please, please, please don't forget to press that like and subscribe button. Thank you.